I was guided last minute to go to America to visit sacred land and work with medicinal mushrooms. So I followed the guidance. I went to Sedona, Monument Valley, and then made my way all the way up to Mount Shasta, where I explored all the sacred waters, very special, high resonance waters that have changed me as an artist and changed me as a sensitive being. So because my time was limited, I ended up narrowing down my trip to skipping LA. I thought of going to LA to make some connections, artistic connections, hope to check out some galleries, but there was no time to do that. So I ended up spending more time with the fairies in the woods, and I have discovered some amazing, insane, high resonance waterfalls all around Mount Shasta, and a very special portal lake. I simply couldn't get out. You know that I traveled the world searching for sacred waters, but Mount Shasta, if you can make it, I fully recommend. So I got stuck in one of these woods where there was a waterfall called Faery Fall, not far from Castle Lake. And it was just so stunning and beautiful, and the waters held so many purity codes, and I kept seeing all these elementals reflecting in the waters. I just couldn't get out, and I sense in my heart that I'm being asked and guided to spend a bit longer, like to spend more time capturing elementals, like being their personal photographer. Well, so even though I wanted to move on and go to the lake, I had an appointment with the lake. I wanted to catch it before the sunset, because there was like a certain point at which you lose the sun from this beautiful pool of waters that I wanted to photograph. I said, okay, staying with the fairyland. And then I met this guy. His name was Surprise Merlin. So we started chatting, and he was talking about the elementals, fairies, blah blah blah. And I'm like, my goodness, you're not even, you don't even feel like a human. And then we chatted a little bit more. I shared with him that I work with the waters, and then he mentioned that there's a group of women in the woods camping not far from him, and they are dancing for the waters. They are dancers, and they are on a project here. The moment I heard it, I was like, that's it. I left Merlin Boy and went for the camp where the ladies were staying, and just went straight for it, and then said hi. And it was just like this weird moment when you kind of break a group of people who are familiar, and you're the only one, like the only outsider, and they just all looked at me at the same time and said, oh, we were waiting for someone, we felt someone is missing. And I thought, oh my goodness, it feels like a good start. And I shared it with them that I'm into waters, and then I heard they also work with waters, and here is the magic and the insane synchronicity that you simply can't make up. It happened that these ladies were filmmakers from LA, and they were on a film project making a documentary on water. So I really feel this is like just insanely unbelievable. Like this is one thing I couldn't do. I couldn't do and actively search for it in LA. I devoted my time to nature, spend my time in nature, capturing nature, dropping little crystals around. And before I leave the woodland, I meet these women who there and invited me to be part of the documentary. They asked me, "Are you in a rush? Are you rushing off to somewhere?" And I mentioned, "Yeah, that the only thing I've got to do is just go to the lake, the portal lake. But let's stretch time." And then they asked me to sit by the tree and interviewed me, and it's nuts. Like I am going to be part of this documentary with LA filmmakers, and it came to me. It was effortless. So I wanted to share this as an inspiration that you follow your guidance and you've got your intention, things beyond your imagination can transpire and manifest out of the blue. I couldn't go to LA. LA came to me, and I was in the bush with the water, with the elementals, and it still happened. And I think this is the beginning of some nice collaboration, because one of the ladies, Maya, she's coming to London, and yeah, I'm planning to go back to LA this time, really make it and land in the city, hopefully with my artwork. And I will have people to invite as well to my show, and can't wait to see the documentary. I'll obviously share with you as well. But yeah, this is a little magic that has happened, and I hope it serves as an inspiration of some sort. Sending lots of love to all of you, and keep flowing with your inspiration and guidance, because miracles are just round the corner.